Boom. I'm Spuddy J18 and welcome to another episode of Cards and Caps. Today we will be discussing some mail we got from Grandstand Sports, and I actually hit on HatClub, so that'll be fun to open. And TJ, why don't you take it away with what you're wearing?
I'm rocking the Mitchell Ness USA Run Pete Rose Phillies 1980 baby jersey with the Musa gray Diamond era old school Phillies.
Oh yeah.
All wolf.
And I am wearing the balking dead because his hand came off. TBD with their t-shirt being chased by zombies. That's Harmon Killebrew. And that's by Source Teamworks. Oh, it's beautiful already.
Oh, we got the two randoms in these twos, right?
Yep.
That is nice, like the rocket pop you said. The only thing I wish it was like an icy on the top, on the under, rather than a hot pink.
I don't know. I like it both ways.
Or maybe a red bottom and a red ball.
I think it's that way because of the. Oh, let me see. Is it? Oh, it's cotton. I knew it.
I do like that logo. I have the green eggs and ham one.
I bought the green eggs and ham and the
You probably got the one on drop, the original one.
yeah. But I can't remember what color that one was.
It was like that Shadow Tech material was black.
Yes.
Because Danny loves that Shadow Tech material.
That's when it was easy to get his shit. Well, not easy per se.
His stuff's sitting now. Customs are all sitting. I don't know why people are sleeping on these.
That ice ball is no fucking way did that shit even. I almost didn't make it out of the checkout.
These don't sit, but most of Danny's other stuff does. Most all customs are sitting. That's why HatClub's canned a bunch of their customs. Because the HatClub Hockey League was supposed to be like a weekly thing.
All right, so China made. Cool. I like this one.
What they threw in for you?
That's the one I bought. Here's the one you bought.
Hey. City Connect.
Right. Oh shit. I was like, what'd I do?
There you got your White Sox pen.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Whoa!
What's that?
Zubas. Yeah, that's mine. It's gotta be.
How'd they know? Yeah, 3 A's.
Ah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Pretty funny because that's actually kick ass.
That's fucking dope. $20 mystery hat. Woo!
Green bottom too.
That's epic. Wish the Bills did that. All right, here's yours.
What thing? Ooh, no. Ooh, blue White Sox. Was it just like a Father's Day cap or something?
That looks like a Team Basic. It says genuine merch, so
yeah. Just regular Batman on the back.
Yippers. Looks like a Team Basic, so like a fashion style.
Cool. You got the better one.
Yeah, that's fucking.
I think you saw Cubs postseason hats.
At least they weren't Cubs postseason hats. You heard it here first. They have extra Sox hats. You can get them at Grandstand Sports.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag we are not sponsored.
We wish we were.
We buy everything included in these videos. We're not like other channels. We don't get shit.
Unless we spend hard-earned money on it.
That's how you know. That's how you get the most live reaction from us. You know, we're excited about seeing what we're getting. We don't have anybody sending us messages previous to getting a box going, oh, you're gonna love what you get, because we don't have any idea what we're getting until we get it. You know, if it's a mystery hat, it's a mystery hat.
Half the time when we order, we're slit, so sometimes we even forget what we ordered.
Yeah, so it happens.
Let's do that one there.
I mean, that was really fun.
It was fun. I like that Reds opening day deal they had. You got one of the caps out of that for free too. You got the black on field.
I'm just glad they wrapped it like this, so I couldn't tell what was in it, and I was like, that kind of made my day right there.
Well, at least they didn't mix up some teams or something. At least they gave you a White Sox hat because they know most White Sox fans would be pissed if they got a Cubs hat.
Yeah, that's, you know, I mean, I wouldn't have been opposed to a Blackhawks hat.
They probably don't give those away, my friend.
Yeah, right. You know.
They know what they have.
Yeah, but they were last place last year, so maybe
they'll be better this year with Fleury.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. See, now that's cool. You can see like with like an S with like both sides of that like curling together. Oh, that'd be fire right now. But they're in Lehigh Valley, and Lehigh Valley does a lot of that stuff. They have like the Liberty Bell, and they did that a couple different ways for the Iron Pigs, the Iron Bell.
Actually, speaking of Iron Pigs, hang on, where the hell did I put it? I've got hats for days, folks. Out and about here. This one actually does pretty well.
The John.
Jan.
It's the John.
This one actually does pretty well, combo lumber wise. The only thing I'm missing is a blue, but if I threw like a light blue undershirt, like that blue color, there you go.
That would be smoke.
I really want his Reds jersey, Pete Rose. He's one of my. I wish he's one of the players that I wish I got to see play as a kid. Just because all around complete hitter, all around entertainer, all around fan. He did everything for the fans. He left it all in the field.
Well, after Evander Kane got caught betting on sports, what's going to happen with Pete?
I don't see him getting in the Hall of Fame till after he passes away. He's a Hall of Famer. He's the all-time hit king. He's the all-time outs. He's the all-time doubles leader in Major League Baseball. You can't argue like his greatness. He's a 3-time World Series champion, multiple Gold Gloves. He played a variant of different positions. He played outfield. He played first base. He played second base.
Well, now that you mentioned the hit king, Joey Votto just hit his 2000th hit, and he is age 37. Now, with that in mind, I looked up where on the list, and I had to scroll down a few clicks to get to Joey Votto. And do you want to know where he was at 2000? 291 at 2000.
Well, all those old heads like Pete Rose, they played forever. Willie Mays, Pete Rose,
Yeah, but he's 37. That's 18 years in the league.
Rose got in at 18. He played till he was like 40. He was a player manager.
Well, Votto came in at 20, and now he's 37. He'll be 38 at the end of the year.
I did have to laugh at the. He said, I gave my first hit to my dog, my baseball, my first hit to my dog. I would give my 2000th, but he's not around anymore.
Yeah. Votto's just
chill dude.
He's so chill, and he's had so He's been harassed by so many like security firms and shit because they're like, you're not a player, you're too old.
The folks we saw at the Fenway Park that sat behind us were from Cincinnati.
Yeah,
Remember
the
that?
irony.
Their favorite player was Joey Votto.
Yeah, I mean, he was there when I went and visited and did the stadium tour. He was taking batting practice when we did the dugout visit.
It is kind of messed up how they've done Pete Rose because they had Pete Rose Day. They let him retire his number. He has a statue outside of outside of the Cincinnati Stadium, but he's not allowed in the ballpark.
Great American ballpark. And they have the Rose Garden is across the street where he touched home all those times in that stadium. So the stadiums were kitty corner. So they built one directly across, then they knocked the other one down, and now it's all bars and restaurants.
Like how the Braves did with Truist and Turner.
No. SunTrust was built far into like a nice neighborhood. It's not in Atlanta.
I thought they were right next to Turner Park. I never been there, obviously, but
no, Turner's in the hood.
Field.
Turner's in the hood. Bad area. Don't recommend it.
There's a nice new hotel outside the new Atlanta one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I stayed there actually. But you still have to walk like almost a mile, and when it's like 95 degrees out, I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I don't know. John's just not used to walking.
Yeah, not like that, man.
Well, you were in Boston. You were getting gassed in Boston when we were walking the Freedom Trail.
I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. There were a lot more hills there. I was like, I don't remember this many hills.
I'm used to the flat land.
I like the flat land.
You just need to go to Iowa. It's not heaven, it's Iowa.
It's not heaven, it's Iowa.
The Field of Dreams there.
That's all
I still think that was funny that they did the corn relics. Did they use actual pieces of corn from the field?
Yeah. So they had the players like starting to shuck the corn, and then they just took it from them after they peeled the green part off it and just cut it up into 10 slips and threw it in baseball cards. I was like, you pricks.
The funniest part about that was, though, it wasn't even sweet corn. It was like fucking feed corn, like they'd feed an animal. And the players were trying to eat it because they didn't know. Like, tell me you grew up in the city without telling me you grew up in the city.
No, that not even the city. Like even if you grew up in the country and all you did was play ball, you still probably wouldn't know. Because the way some of these guys are just so good at it, they wouldn't know.
I don't know about that. Like,
I'll tell you what, when I got out of school, when I was playing hockey, I only had one time for one thing, and it wasn't school or homework. It was hockey.
Girls and hockey.
And then I would go to my other hockey practice, and then it would be like midnight, and I'd be like, yeah, so I'm not doing my homework.
Yeah, so on a lighter note, the Field of Dreams game was awesome. I hope to see more of it. They already confirmed the Reds and Cubs will be there next year.
Not like they could have picked a better matchup or anything after two bottom feeders.
Well, the Reds are currently 2 games out of the wild card. That's why I got the Barry Larkin up there. And the Padres could miss the playoffs if they keep playing the way they've been playing. They just dropped 2 of the Rockies.
And the Red Sox just dropped a doubleheader to the Yankees.
Yeah, but you guys got Andrew Healy pitching tonight, so we can make a game up tonight.
Don't you guys me? The Brewers are 12 something games ahead of the Reds, even in the Central Division.
Yeah, they're not. The Reds aren't gonna make a run of the division, but they can make the playoffs still.
The only reason that I even like the Reds is because he is from Buffalo, Jesse Winker.
Okay. I don't know. Pete Rose, Larkin, Joe Morgan. They've had some legendary players come through there. The Nasty Boys, Dibble, throwing at people. Ken Griffey Jr. went back there. I remember watching that when I was a kid. The Reds are one of the oldest baseball franchises. They're second old. I believe they're the second oldest baseball franchise.
I think it goes like Reds, and then it would be the Braves, but they moved a couple times. And then like the Brewers have actually started like 4 franchises.
Yeah,
So
the Seattle Pilots. And then
the first team they created that is still here is like the Cardinals. So it's like they've created all the teams in their division except the Cubs. They created the Philly Athletics, who left for California. They created the Pilots. They created a couple teams down like in the Missouri area. So it was like they never had that. They'd have their team for a year or two and they're like, okay, we're leaving for the South.
well, they built that new stadium in the 50s to get the Boston Braves to move there. And that new stadium was still pretty nice when the Braves left. The Braves just left because the attendance wasn't that great. Because they were middle of the road.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a nice stadium. I like the stadium. I don't know if that's the same stadium from the
No,
50s.
I don't believe so.
That would have been Old County, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Because I have the one card with Warren Spahn in it, because we have Warren Spahn way downtown. And it's got a piece of blue seat in it. So I'm thinking that was Milwaukee County Stadium.
One of the best left-handers of all time, Warren Spahn.
From Buffalo.
He was one of the carryovers that went to Atlanta too, that pitched in Boston. And an also interesting fact about the Atlanta Braves: they signed Satchel Paige when he was 60 in their first season in Atlanta, so that he could get an MLB pension.
That's cool.
And then he later became their pitching coach.
Yeah, the more you know.
If any of our commenters have any of the Ebbets Field stuff, I'm just curious about the quality of the hats and the jerseys, because I've been wanting to get a Satchel Paige jersey for a while.
Yeah, we discussed some of the hats. I said they were kind of like American Eagle. You know, they don't have that structured crown. They're more like a depressed crown. And I don't want to do it to this hat, but this one's got more of like that kind of style to it, where it's already been
Soft,
down. It doesn't have that, like, yeah, it doesn't really have like the buckram or the more like that. Yeah, like it just doesn't stay up. It's supposed to go with the more old-timey look of the jerseys. So
yeah, I've got a couple. I'm torn between Jackie Robinson, the Montreal Expos, or not Expos, Royals. I had it right the first time.
Yeah.
The Satchel Paige, Kansas City Monarchs.
I was told that there's a 5940 hat, which has the retro crown, which is like the depressed crown, where it doesn't have such tough buckram in it, because the Bison's team store manager showed me like the catalog, and she's like, I don't know what a 5940 is, but I know that the 5950 is the biggest selling item in the catalog, but I've never seen a 5940.
It's probably those Heritage series, because those Heritage series seem to have like a soccer crown, like what Mickey's Place does.
Yeah, but they're labeled 5950s.
Maybe it's something New Era used to do, and they just still technically offer, but they don't
label it. Yeah. Yeah, so if you have any Ebbets Field gear, let us know in the comments. Take some pictures on Instagram and tag us. Let us know so we can see what the gear's like.
Yeah, we know it's a 6 to 8 week wait on the jerseys. John's not so much interested in them. It's more me, because I'm the jersey head.
Yeah, you can see like my 20 behind me.
Got the whole rack here. And this isn't even all of them. I've got a couple bins full too.
And are you looking for a Pete Rose Reds or no?
I am. Mitchell and Ness.
And is that a Musa?
It would be either a Korean run, or they did do a China run recently, but I'm not interested in the new China run.
Okay, and he's also looking for a Pete Rose size 56 Mitchell and Ness Korean run. So if anybody out there can lead us in the right direction, let us know.
Yeah, I scour eBay every once in a while. That's a grail here. This one's cool because this was when they first started making these, because the MLB wouldn't let them put Rose on the back of the jersey
Yeah,
because they couldn't pay for his naming rights, because the MLB said you can't use the Phillies logo if you put Rose on the back of it. I do want to send this off to get Rose's name put on the back of it, because this jersey's not correct without the name on the back.
very cool. I do like the zipper though on it. I have a Mitchell and Ness that's more like a BP kind of.
It's like that athletics one I wore in that other video we did a while back. It's like a BP material.
Yeah, but it's got like pockets and a zipper, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, it's like a sweatshirt.
Yeah, but no hood. I like it though.
Oh no, I got tons of stuff. I got like baseball. Mainly my collection's NFL and baseball. I can't wait for NFL season. We've got some interesting combo wombos planned.
Oh yeah, we do.
We'll be shooting for opening weekend, unless I'm at the game. Me and my buddy are talking about going to the Pats and Dolphins opening day in September.
Well, dilly. If somebody goes to a game, we're not taping that day.
Bud Night coming, my friend.
And just a fun fact, if you got tattoos out there, I got some stuff today. Lucky 13 decided that they were going to sponsor me on they reached out to me through Instagram. So if you need any aftercare products or want to freshen your tattoos up, Spidey J18, the E is a 3, SPID 3Y, JAY 18, and I'll link their website in the comments, and you'll get 20% off your order, 20 or 25% off your order through Lucky 13 Tattoos.
Yeah, I'm planning on trying that stuff when I get my first one done.
Yeah, I pre-treated my arm yesterday with it, and really wasn't that bad today. So just something to about. So TJ, if you've got anything else for us, then we can wrap it up.
I think we'll wrap up here, folks. It was great having you. And remember, peace, love, and more importantly, caps.
Good night, everybody.